What's going on, guys?
Everybody.
We gotta remember to look up here now.
Yeah, I can't see what they're saying if I look up there, but I'll look up there some.
You can
We
hold the
got
computer.
Barb and Micro Farmer.
Hey, Homer, how you doing, man? It's great to see you. And
How
Miss
are y'all?
Barb, hello, sweetheart. Was she talking to me or you or both?
Probably both.
She wasn't talking to me and Henry.
I don't know. She might have. She said sweethearts.
That's right.
So
That's
she's
right.
talking to both of us. How are you, Barb?
How y'all doing tonight? Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, Michael and Bobby, let us know if you can hear us. We've had a few issues, as usual.
Yeah, I know it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. I know Michael's back there smiling. I know he is. I know he is. Barbara Jean, she
Hey,
sympathizes with
Catherine.
us.
Oh, she came on at 8.
My God, Catherine, it's not 9 o'clock yet, Catherine. You know, we start at 8 every week, and you join at 9 every week, Catherine. You do know what time it is, right, Catherine? It's my beautiful niece. You can hear us loud and clear. Good deal, good deal, good deal. The refreshment table is I ate them all, Barb. You know, people find it surprising. I tell them all the time. You know, you've seen me in full body armor, you know, in video, and it takes intake to maintain this physique that I have. And, you know, it doesn't happen by accident. It takes intake. I have to, it's something I have to continually work on to keep this physique that I have. And we had a refreshment table, and between myself and Henry, it disappeared. And, you know, we had it set up by the pigs, and they helped out some too. I must admit, Uncle Jesse and Lulu and Roscoe and Lamb Chops,
Hey, Kyle.
Oreo, they all helped a little bit. Kyle, great to see you, buddy. Great to see you.
Okay, guys. So I have been I bought a cameo.
What? No, see, we got to let a few more people join before
Okay.
you show that.
I wasn't going to show them. I was going to talk about it.
Oh, okay. You go right ahead then.
Okay. So I bought a Silhouette Cameo 3 used, and I have really been wanting to throw it out. Okay, just to be honest, because wasn't real sure what I was doing wrong. Now there's a lot of shadows because you're turning the.
I'm working on it.
I know I look washed out with it up, but
Well, how's that? Is that better? You
sure.
like that look?
You can change the way the light is in the middle.
Yeah, let's mess around and get high tech here. Oh yeah, what's one with that color? You know that color? Oh yeah, keep that. That's the Smurf look.
The middle one.
Tell me which one you like best. It's all because it is all about you. I think you're beautiful. Even, you know, just like the grandkids. You are the most beautiful at night when you're sleeping, and not. Instead of using the B word, we'll use the beautiful word. We'll use the talking. Hey, Doug, how you doing, man? Great to see you, buddy. Or Shelly, Doug and Shelly, Thomas Schmidt Homestead Projects and His Way Homestead. Great to see you guys. Appreciate you guys joining. Certainly do. And we have some new camera equipment set up and a couple other things. We had we had a subscriber that one of our long-time subscribers, one of our first-time subscribers that is more in tune with our situation than a lot of you guys are, and but that's irrelevant. But he actually
studying up on pigs.
Shoot, yeah, you dang right. You know, that would be a good reason. Not that you need any help, because you guys are experts in everything you do, Doug and Shelly. But we love learning from you guys. But I would love to call myself helping you and come over there.
You say that they're experts, and they could maybe think that we're experts, and they could be faking it till they make it like we do. You don't ever know.
They could, because we fake it till we make it.
We do.
But see, the Darren will be the first one to tell you. Darren, I'm glad you joined, brother. I know you're on the vet. Darren is at the vet getting his distemper shot today, and while he is there, they may look at his dog while he's there. But he told me that personally. But we've got a new light, we've got a new camera, a new mic set up today, trying to get our lives a little better. We had a long-time subscriber, a fellow I love from here, that we need help hatching quail. No, you don't, brother man. Y'all do well. Y'all do very well. I have good hatch rates. You're right, but we do well. man, I will attribute my hatch rates to my incubator and to good stock. But we had a long time subscriber donate send us some money for a new webcam. The Because the quality of our video wasn't coming through quite right, and stuff like that you can't take, but you can't take that for granted. And that particular fella didn't. He's not the kind of fella that likes to be shouted out for what he does. He's someone we love deeply and doesn't like to be shouted out and called out. But that's the kind of stuff that this YouTube community is known for. This homesteading community and this farming community, we help each other out, and we were getting by fine with what we had, but because of the angles with Angela's legs, she's recovering nicely. But angles we had to get, and our slow internet, and our computer's not exactly up to date. We couldn't do what we just couldn't get exactly what we wanted to get. And
the computer's up to date. It's just the cheapest one we could get.
Oh yeah, you're right. We only bought it a year ago, but it was the $350 model a year ago. So that'll tell you what it was. And this particular gentleman sent me a note and said, "Well, what'll it take to get you a good webcam?" And I said, "Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have the money." He said, "Well, I didn't ask you that." And I said, "Well,
hey, Vision Acres,
what will it take?" And I said, "I don't know." He said, "Well, find out, order it, let me know what it costs, and I'll PayPal you the money." And he's not bragging. Obviously, I'm not bragging. It's the community, guys. You've heard me talk about that. The community we have here on the homesteading community we have. I've been all over YouTube, the genres we all have. We watch YouTube for everything. And this homesteading, I keep looking at the computer because I'm used to staring at this camera right here. The homesteading YouTubing family we have farming community is just unreal. And it's just unreal what we have out there. It makes you want to draw up. But there's a lot of stuff going on. We love y'all. But anyway, I don't want to go down the back road, but I did want to give
that's good because you were getting there.
That particular gentleman credit where credit was due for the family that we had. So what was I missing? What comments did I miss?
A bunch.
All right, so let's say hello to everybody. What do we got here?
Hello,
Vision Acres. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I just, I get there. I get soft. I'm a big friggin' teddy bear. My baby knows that. Okay. I'm a big teddy bear.
Okay, so His Way Homestead said they're having horrible luck with quail lately.
What's going on there? What's going on with y'all?
So he does need help watching.
Doug and Shelly, what's going on with you?
Hey, Jake.
Jake, how you doing, man? How the heck are you doing, Jake? Good to see you. But you got to get that generator up to Big Ed, just in case. I'm sure you already know that, but he and I've been on the phone a lot lately, and he just can't wait for you to get that generator up there so he can power more stuff. That's for sure. But we have Doug, as far as our quail population is gone. We just finished processing the rest of our quail as far as winter goes, and we are running zero quail. Hey, Brenda. Zero quail over the winter. Circumstances require us to, if there's not much production then out of our animals, then we're not feeding them right now. So, I don't believe so much in putting the quail, not believe, but we don't put quail under a light. We don't put our chickens under the light. We let them have rest during the winter. So Shane with Kinfolk Farm.
Hold on. I'll mute this for a second.
Going on.
Okay. We had to holler at the dog. You didn't want us hollering in your ear. He said he killed a huge rat that was in the quail feeder the other night. We had killed. Oof. There was a snake in ours when we went out of town.
Henry, come here.
Whole big thing.
I gotta go get Henry.
Oh, you do not. He's fine.
Well, while I'm up, I'm gonna adjust thermostat. He won't come because I'm hollering. You know how Great Dane is. They wear their hiney on their shoulders.
Yes, but he's fine back there. As long as he's not in the trash, I don't care if he's back there.
Come here. You're not in trouble. You didn't get in.
Okay, so I'll get to what I was talking about earlier. So I bought a Silhouette Cameo 3 brick we went half like a while ago. I don't know, like 3 months ago. And I've been trying to cut on it and having all kinds of issues. I was really stressed out, and I was like, so I went online, YouTube University to see what might be wrong with it. So I never even thought about the blade. So it was the blade.
He wants to be on camera.
I don't care.
Mama said you don't care. You can't be on camera right now, okay?
You need to clean about 100 quail.
Come up here.
Jake, James, you just
Come up
please.
here. Okay. You on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, he really wants to be on camera. He's taking up my chair and everything.
Would y'all rather like Henry be here or James?
I know Darren will tell the truth. He'd rather Darren be on. He'd rather Henry be on camera. Here, I'll get behind him.
Hi, buddy. Say hello. Hi.
Hello, guys.
This is Henry. If you don't know.
So they had a rat get in their cage?
Uh-huh.
How many did they lose?
I don't know. It didn't say. How many did you lose? How many quail did you lose? And Jake said something about quail.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Good luck.
Come on,
He needs to clean about 100 quail.
oh, if he wasn't so far away, I'd go over there and clean for him. Come on, Jake. I mean, Jake. Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry. Come on. Go sit down. Go sit down, baby.
Go lay down. Go.
Come on.
Go.
You're fine. You ain't strong. Sit down. Good boy.
He doesn't even treat me that way, guys.
Well, she don't treat me the way Henry does.
So you're having horrible hat traits and then having trouble keeping them alive. The rats keep eating the eggs and the food. Oh, that's not good.
Doug, what kind? Throw the link up there. If Doug wants to join, he will. If not, we can talk about it via text.
No.
I think we have another one in there. What kind of Jake's got 100 quail. Jake, what are you running? Are you running jumbo Caternix, Jake?
If you want to join, it'd be easier than typing back and forth.
If you want to join, Doug, you're welcome to come in, and we can talk about quail. We're not going to run long. We're going to keep this one at an hour tonight because for all of you who don't know already, Simply Jan, she does have a Simply Jan Homestead as a 9 o'clock live tonight, and she is guest starring.
Hello.
She's guest starring Kinfolk Farm at 9 o'clock tonight, so we will be there. How you doing, Doug? Good to see you, buddy.
I'm doing good. Yeah,
man, I'm glad you came on. Thanks for joining us tonight.
We had a
So
giant
Jake
rat.
said, let me go back. Jake said he's 5 breeds.
Oh,
He
he's
just
got
needs
5
to
different
downsize
breeds.
for the winter.
Yeah, it's about that time, Jake, to get down.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh boy,
That's a big old rat.
It looked like a brown possum.
yeah, I was gonna say that's almost a nutria size, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh my!
Wow,
Wow, I ain't seen rats that big since West Virginia.
and that's eating size. That's biscuit size.
Yeah, it was in the feeder and it filled the feeder up. And we kept
Really?
seeing it out there. I would flip the lid of the feeder up and it would be in there. And then
Wow.
finally I kept that little short-handled frog gig out there and I got it. But we're still finding rat droppings in the feeder. So, but it would just eat the eggs. It would eat the little hole in the eggs and lick all the egg out.
Really?
Yep.
And y'all hadn't figured out. I guess you hadn't figured out how they're getting in, right?
No free rides.
Well, I don't know. I got
First
the egg
off, answer
rolling.
to you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. He saying something else. I'm sorry. So you?
No, it's okay. We've got it where the eggs can roll out the bottom of the cage, and the rats are crawling in that gap. But they're also I've got a little wooden cover over top of the feeder on hinges so that the birds, little sparrows and stuff, don't get in there. And I think they're actually lifting that lid up and crawling in the feeder. So
No.
yeah, not fun.
Doug is a building master. His cages that he has built, for you guys that are on here, if you have not seen his cage videos, his cages, his rollout cages are, which Doug's an engineer by trade, mechanical, right, Doug? You're a mechanical engineer?
Yes.
He's a mechanical engineer by trade, but Doug builds everything that he has. I do a lot of woodworking. I enjoy doing woodworking and building, and I'm not the best designer. I'm not bad as a builder, but I'm not the best designer. But Doug builds a lot of good stuff, and he's got several videos. I think he's a series, but he's got videos on his quail cage builds, along with other things, and they're good stuff. You guys need to check them out if you're interested in rollout eggs, where you don't have to worry about going into your quail cages and getting your eggs out and worrying about where they go and come from. You need to check them out. They're really thinking about replicating his design, and it's a good thing. It's good stuff.
Is there a way to block off where the eggs roll out so that you can maybe keep the rats out of there for the time being? I know that would defeat the purpose of why you have them, but
Well, what I thought about doing was put another hinged thing that drops down over that whole catch area with quarter-inch hardware cloth, and then have a way to like bungee cord it so that the rat couldn't lift it up and get underneath of that. But a rat that size, I'm not sure. He probably could. I've got a 1-inch square wire. He probably could get through that 1-inch square. So I probably need to reinforce that with 1/4 inch.
What if you, and this is just me thinking, you broke up a little bit, Doug, but what if you put and it's been a while since I watched your videos where you did your hinged, where you did your rollout cage, but if you just had lightweight hinges, and correct me if you've already got that, but lightweight hinges to where when the eggs rolled out, they were lightweight enough to where the eggs would still push open the hardware gate or whatever you had, because I think you just have an opening now, but it was still long enough to where when it fell back down, I know the quail eggs are they're lightweight, but to where the rat couldn't push back through it. You're the engineer. What's the thoughts there?
Well, it's kind of marginal how hard those eggs roll down. So I think they would get stopped by anything that you put in its way. So, and I had messed up on my cage. I had the hardware cloth running the wrong direction. So instead of running down the railroad tracks, it's running across the railroad ties, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. I remember that from your video.
Yeah, it doesn't roll that well. I had some viewers comment on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, it definitely doesn't roll the best. We do have some farm cats, and I'm talking to James. Talking to the pet ways.
Hey y'all.
Hey Shelly, how you doing, hon?
He's always talking to people on here.
They
Shelly,
invited me.
we love Commander Bacon, Shelly, but we sent him the link just hoping that we would see you, darling.
Oh, see, there you go.
She's much better than looking at my face.
I just brought him a huge bowl of jalapenos that I just picked, so I got to go figure out something to do with them. So.
I wish I had jalapenos this year. I planted 3 plants, and finally one of them is growing. It has 1 jalapeno on it.
Oh my goodness!
I know.
But we didn't think we had any habaneros. You can talk about that here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But we didn't think we had any. And then Angela had a knee replacement about, was it 6 weeks ago now? And yesterday was she went out in the garden briefly about a week and a half ago. But yesterday, first day out there, video will come out soon. And yesterday was her first day out there since she had her knee replacement. And we didn't think we had any habaneros. And then all of a sudden, bam, because there's a video she put out last year about the habanero pineapple sauce that I love to death, and we're gonna be making some more.
Cowboy candy cheesecake.
That's what Doug was just showing
That sounds
me.
pretty awesome.
50 pounds of peppers.
Wow. Hey, Nunya.
No, I don't.
If Jake keeps throwing
How
that,
much we got today?
But Jake down there in Texas, that's probably 2 peppers.
Texas.
Probably so.
That's right, Doug.
You know, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, everything.
That's right.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
All right. I'll see y'all.
That's absolutely right.
But yeah,
Bye, Shelly. Thanks for dropping by, sweetie.
we've had a lot of trouble with our hatch rates with quail, and even once they did hatch, we were losing a bunch of them after that. We had 25 hatch, and within a week or two, they were all dead. So
Wow.
we've been struggling with quail.
You don't have any idea what's causing that, because
No,
are they are you no
part of it, I thought it might be we had just a little metal tub as our brooder, and we had chicken chicks in there. And I didn't know if something with the chicken chicks might have caused them, something with that. I don't know. Also heard that you need to use room temperature water and not cold water when you're watering them. That
Right.
they get chilled.
Yeah, that's correct.
We didn't know that, so we were just filling it up from the tap and putting it in there. So that could be part of our problem too. So next time we try it, we'll have a couple milk jugs full of water and let it stay at room temperature, and then that way, we'll start trying to rule stuff like that out. But yeah, we're struggling with quail. I hope we do
That's
better
what,
with the pig.
Yeah, fill up a gallon, get a couple empty gallon jugs and fill up 1 gallon, set it on the counter. And then as you fill up 2 gallons, set it on the counter. And then when you empty the first gallon, go ahead and fill it back up again. And then
Yeah.
you've always got that room temperature, because we learned that the hard way too, Doug.
Yeah, so I think that might be part of our problem. But we got to do something to get our hatch rate up. And I heard some people say that as they're starting to pip, they turn the heat up a little higher. So I'm not sure. So you need to do a really good hatching quail for dummies video.
It's a quest for dummies.
he actually
Well, Doug's seen that. He's seen that video.
Okay.
Yeah, he saw that video. Because Doug, what do you run your you've seen my video because we talked about it several times. Where do you run your percentage when hey Jules, how you doing, brother? Where do you run your percentage when you're normally just incubating them before you go into lockdown?
Humidity.
Yeah.
We started doing them dry. We started doing dry hatching.
Okay, well that's that. Depending on what your humidity outside is, what's it running in your? What is it running? What's the dry hatching? What's the humidity level running in your incubator?
I don't know. I don't have any way of measuring it.
Okay, I don't know what type of humidity. We do a lot of dry hatching. We do some dry hatching over here, but our air humidity is high in Mississippi too, where you live. Probably very similar to us. We do some dry hatching here, but the ideal level, and I say ideal, Doug, I just say that it's worked for us. I don't mean ideal because it's there, and we'll tell you my famous phrase. It's the way it's I do. It's a how do video, not a how to video. Meaning it's how we do it, not how. I'm not telling anybody how to it. We keep our humidity when they're incubating up till day, the end of day 15, beginning of day 16, or middle of day 15, somewhere. I tend to hatch about the middle of day 17. They don't ever make it to day 18. The majority of them don't. And we keep it around 30. It stays around 35 to no higher than 40%.
Sometimes we cut the humidity back.
Yeah.
And we got a better hatch rate when we cut the humidity back.
The lower we went with the humidity, the better. And I found one person on the internet, and I never could get him. People copy stuff from the internet all the time, and this was one person as I was struggling with hatch rates, and what he said made sense, and I went with it. And what he said is, he was talking about chicken eggs, but I equated it to quail eggs, and he was talking about the lower the humidity, it lets it obviously gives them a bigger air sac in the egg. Now you do put, obviously, I'm sure you put your eggs point down in the incubator, right?
Yeah.
Then and the quail egg being so such a small egg, we put them point down, and we keep the humidity between it stay, sometimes it dropped to as low as 32, 33%, but it stayed panic if it got up higher. Being in Georgia, the humidity might rise even more. But we use a GQF incubator, which is Georgia Quail Farms. So they're made in Savannah. They're very good with humidity. Guys, if y'all hear a bunch of noise, my elbow keeps bumping the microphone, so I apologize, but let me know if you do. They're made in Georgia, but they are very close. If you don't have to get the GQF, they're very closely resemble the little giant incubators. They're styrofoam made. They maintain the humidity very well inside and outside. We incubate inside because it helps maintain our humidity a little bit better. We do put them in a room that we don't necessarily get in.
I thought
What were we saying, Doug?
I thought you were talking about the GQFs. That's the big ones that has multiple
No.
racks in it and stuff like that.
No, we use the small ones. They're the small. They're about the size of the GQ. They're probably 24 by 24, honey. 18. Yeah, they're small.
Okay,
and they have. Yeah, they cost.
Styrofoam too.
Yeah, they cost. We use the GQF, and that's the. They maintain the humidity very well. Even here in Georgia, I have a buddy that he uses my incubator also when I'm not using it. He uses it outside, and he does well with it. And the GQF has 4 different water trays inside of it, and we'll typically use the third smallest water tray, and it maintains it. It happens to maintain it between 33 and 40% if we keep it inside. And we keep it around 99.5, same degree to keep chickens. And then once we go into lockdown now, we jack it up. I do not care how much humidity we have during lockdown, but I want it at least 85%.
Okay.
And
so that's typically what we do when we lock it down. We add water then.
Now, another thing I do during lockdown, and again, I will never claim to be an expert. I have so much respect for the His Way homesteads, for the kinfolk farms, for the MB heritages. That I'm learning every day. I just happen to do well with quail, but when I break it from lockdown, I will not break a lockdown cycle for 30 hours. The quail have enough food and water from that hatched shell and from what they ate once they pipped. Right. There's such a heavy, thick membrane. Once you crack that shell, it seals down. So I give them 30 hours, and then I'll crack the shell. We will quickly remove
the ones that are
the live quail, and then we will drop 3 paper towels down in there. They're saturated with water. Seal it back up, whatever's left, and those 3 saturated paper towels will get it back up to high humidity within about 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I will grab an extra on that.
Yeah, we'll grab an extra 4 or 5, maybe 6 quail. It just depends on, because those wet paper towels just shoot it. My incubators shoot it right back up to humidity. If we don't, it takes forever to get back up, and that thick membrane, will seal around the quail, and nothing will ever hatch again.
Yeah, it'll shrink.
And that's them. Just little. Yeah, it shrink wraps them tight. And we're not hatching anymore this year. We've been fortunate enough with Shane. Shane said, "James, I'm getting more eggs than I need. You raise them and process them, and right now, because of our situation, you raise them and process them, James, and we'll give you eggs." And that's what we did just for the last several months of this year. Next year we're open to. Is Shane on here?
Yeah, Shane and Dee's Homestead just came on.
Hey, Dee's Homestead, how you doing?
And Shane's here.
I hadn't been watching the comments.
We have a lot of comments. They've been talking about peppers.
Hey, Patty Price.
We got. I'll look up his Down Under Farm and Forge's whatever that cowboy candy cheesecake. I will not be eating any of it.
You gotta make it.
Sounds really good. I like it. It sounds good.
I don't like anything spicy, but hey, but he does, so I make it for him.
So I'm telling you, Kinfolk Farm was our source for quail, and they hooked us up. and we get good hatch rates out of their eggs. I don't know if Shane's out there talking sweet to his females at night. I don't know what he's doing over there, Shane. You're going to have to give us the secret.
I need to run down to
that's where we
Shane
got our
and
quail started from.
I need to run down to Shane's place and get some eggs. Because
That's
with
right.
the rat eating eggs, we haven't had many eggs lately.
Oh yeah.
Now,
But,
do you let
Bye,
your
Catherine.
Catherine? You heading out, darling?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna get supper. What's Shelby eating for dinner tonight, Catherine? You giving her some of your supper?
We got to talk about something.
What are we talking about?
Hey, I also have trouble with splayed legs. We get a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of splayed legs. So what do you do to help that?
Splayed leg. We got
No. Okay.
You froze up
We
on me.
changed the floor. There's Miss Adrian with the dry journal, the Dree journal,
Tree journal.
the Dree journal. Hey,
Are you
Adrian,
there? Can you see us now?
Yep.
we thickened to help with splayed legs. We changed incubators, which because the first incubator we had a slick floor. So
Adrian just said make sure the bottom of the brooder isn't.
yes,
slick.
exactly what Adrian just said. She nailed it. And then with the incubator, we put a little bit thicker. Put a little bit thicker shavings to where they couldn't move them around. That's how we had. And the last two batches, we had no splayed legs.
Yeah, and we've done that too.
Because
We've even put paper towels in the incubator for when they hatch right away. Because we'd have them as soon as they hatch, they go splayed. So we've done
really
about everything. Yeah, we've had probably 50% splayed legs in small hatchings. So
Brenda, thanks for joining, honey. We'll be over there at 9:00 to catch Shane and Jan as well, dear.
anyway, make a video. Quail hatching for dummies. Another video to address the splayed legs and the humidity and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
And I'll
it.
go back and
We'll have to
yours
do that.
again.
Shane, it'll have to be next season unless I get some eggs from Shane and incubate them out. But we'll have to do that. And then Shane's giving me head. I'm not making enough quail videos. We've got 12 pigs here. They're my favorite video. They're my favorite animal. He said, James, you ought to be all over the pigs. He said, you're making your own feed. You're fermenting your own feed. He said, you're hatching quail. You ought to be all over that. And
Adrian's asking if they're hatching on time, Doug.
Yeah, typically they're doing good hatching on time. Sometimes they're hatching a little early.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dee's Homestead said they'd watch it, the quail video.
our quail videos have gotten more hits than the quail videos could do well. They do well.
Yeah. Hey, I'll let you go. Thanks for having me up here and answering some of my questions. I appreciate it.
Doug, we appreciate you joining. It's an honor that you came on, Doug, and I mean that.
Dummies, bye, dummy.
Thanks,
Darren.
bye, dummy. That's right. I don't know why you're talking about my Great Dane like that, though, Henry. I mean, Darren. But Doug, we appreciate you coming on. We really do, brother.
Oh, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. We'll see you.
Oh, breaking up so bad. I don't know what he said at the end.
No, well, but Adrian's right. If the temperature is too high, one of the biggest problems with incubators is that if you don't calibrate your temperature, and you don't get Adrian can correct me because I don't remember, but if you don't get the thing to calibrate the temperature is a thermometer, but the thing to calibrate the humidity, if your humidity is off and your temperature is even off by 0.5 degree, you can change your days of incubation. It might make them hatch a day early, a day late, 2 days early, 2 days late. 0.5 degree can make them a quail. It can make a quail hatch a day and a half early if it's 0.5 degree off.
Wow.
And
Adrian said it would. What did she say? He needs to try a lower temp. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, make it last a little bit longer. Yeah. And that's there's the temperature affects more than folks think. And we haven't hatched in a while because, frankly, we've hatched a few, but we've just been blessed lately. People have been wanting to hatch for us and give us the babies.
Adrian, he said, what temp do you recommend before you go? I don't know. She might have gone off already.
Wet. Yeah, we wet hatch. I don't know when he says dry hatch. I'm not sure we wet hatch. When I say wet hatch, I mean it's a high humidity, Doug. I don't know if you mean something different by dry hatch, but I think we talked about that. So I'm probably misunderstanding what he's saying. But we wet hatch, we'll do a 9.5, and we'll run about 85% humidity when we hatch, and we'll keep that 85% humidity. We'll maintain that 85% humidity until we take them out of lockdown.
Right.
And then we'll bump it right back up.
No water until lockdown. We do put a little water in ours. Okay.
So he dry incubates, yeah. We run a little bit of water, but it just depends on what humidity is. Doug, they're in northern Mississippi, so
I would think they're
they stay good and humid.
Yeah.
They stay good and humid.
There's only so low humidity you can go here in Georgia, especially in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you walk outside, it feels like somebody threw a wet blanket on top of you. Wet blanket.
It's 6:30 in the morning.
Yes.
You start sweating. And then you wonder why your garden won't stay alive, though. You know, it's humid as heck, but your garden won't stay alive.
All right. Okay, so 2 fun things.
Uh-oh. Not making fun of James. That's not one of them, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them is. So, sorry. The cameo, back to that. So I fought with it, cut stuff out. It kept like cutting through
the silhouette.
stuff. The silhouette cameo.
Okay.
Kept cutting through stuff. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Went to the internet, looked some stuff up. Finally decided I needed a new blade. So I got one today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
And look what I did.
Where'd the pig? Where'd the pig?
The pig is not on this.
Well, no, I agree. The pig in it because it should be right there.
Baby, the pig is a separate thing. Stop. Anyways, by next week, you will see us with shirts and the pig will be up. Okay?
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Mm-hmm. So shirts next week. Yay.
What color is the pig going to be?
Red.
Well, it depends on the color of the shirt, I guess,
The
right?
pig's going to be red.
Okay.
I just printed out 2 pigs. I just hadn't had a chance to get them off.
Heck yes. Yes, thank you, Doug. Let's hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit the thumbs up.
More like you're shoved into somebody's armpit. Yes, here in Georgia. Yes, that's what you do, Phil.
Yes, Doug. We have a registered Duroc. He's one of our boars. He's huge and he's a big puppy dog. That's what he thinks he is anyway. We have a 50% Berkshire. I'll just sum it up instead of getting all into it, getting spread out. We have Berkshire, large black, Duroc, and Hampshire. Let's just put it that way. We'll just put it that way. We're up to 12 now. We're breeding our own for the first time instead of buying feeder pigs and raising them. We're breeding our own.
Yep, we got one. We think it's pregnant. We're 99% positive she's gonna have the babies.
Yes,
in December.
she seems
right
to have
in the
the belly
middle
hanging.
of winter. We're so smart.
You know, we always do things right the first time.
Yeah, they just got IPPs. We
love
our IPPs.
Our IPPs.
No bacon.
Doug, we loved our IPPs. You will love those pigs as far as the way we had them, we raised them, as far as the way they act, their temperament, the way they treat your land. You'll love them. The only reason, I'll be honest with you, Doug, the only reason we changed from IPPs is because our customers, we raise pigs for our customers as well. We changed because our customers wanted more bacon. The IPP was a shorter pig and they didn't get as much bacon, and our customers were used to more bacon. The flavor was awesome.
Yes, they're very
Oh
good.
my God, the flavor was awesome. You've got 2 gilts and a barrow, so that means you're not breeding them. So you're good. You're gonna love them. You are going to love them. Yeah. You're gonna love them, Doug. You will not be upset.
No, they're great pigs.
Yes.
They don't root real bad. Like you don't have to worry about them rooting up stuff.
That's right.
They don't like rip everything out of the ground.
They've got a heck of a temperament.
They're so sweet.
So
they're
sweet.
Loving. I don't know, but that big boy out there, he's real. I haven't hardly done any videos on him.
No, we got to get into that. Except for the one where you said, "Look at his."
They were giant. They're like that.
Oh my God! Looks like he has a set of things that needs to be held up by a bra on his backside.
You said they're rooting pretty good. I'm surprised because
Really?
they don't. the ones we have. Well, that's one of the things is because they're pasture pigs, so they're not supposed to root up as much. That's the whole point of them, really.
Yeah. Now, Darren, you're right. Tamworths have a lot of bacon, and they're beautiful pigs, but they're, like you said, they're long bodies. You know, an IPP is a mix between a Duroc, a Berkshire, and a Cooney Cooney. The Cooney Cooney is what gives it the turned up nose. The Berkshire gives it the marbled meat, and the Duroc gives it a little bit of length and girth, and also gives it the marbled meat. But that's what but the IPPs normally they didn't root a whole lot here. They definitely did not root a whole lot here. The not compared to a normal pig. Now, and Doug, now we had some neighbors, we had some people at the farm down the road that wanted some IPPs, and we picked them up a couple of IPPs when we went and got ours. And they were complaining. They were a cattle rancher, and they were complaining about the way they rooted, not in a bad way. They were just saying, well, these pigs root. But then I brought them down here and I showed them. We had our IPPs in one spot, and we had our Duroc Hampshires, our conventional heritage pigs, in another spot, and we showed them the difference.
You might think it's because we have them too confined right now, but ours were pretty confined. The thing is like we didn't have them on electric, and we had like the pallet fence, and they never tried to root that fence up. And the other pigs would have picked that fence up.
Oh yeah, they'd have picked it up and tried to go under. And that's and Doug, I don't know what the confinement does definitely.
Hey, Simply Jan.
Hey, Simply Jan has. Dude, you're getting a love raid. We don't have a lot of people on, but we love the people we have, and we're coming to your place in about 16 minutes. 14 people on here, and we've got to be over at Simply Jan's in 14 minutes. So I know you're not getting distracted.
6x9.
Yeah, 3 months. How many have you got in a 6x9 cage, Doug? Just one, or? I mean, they ought to.
He's got 2 gilts and a barrow.
All in one 6x9 cage, or are they in separate 6x9 cages? I haven't seen his pig videos.
I don't know.
Either he didn't put them up, or I haven't been a good follower. You've got 3 of them in one 6x9 cage. Yeah, they're gonna root. They're gonna root for sure in that one, brother. And that's okay. You're only rooting in a 6x9 area if that's what you want. That's for sure. Not gonna be able to make out, brother. 10-4, Michael. But yeah, if you've got 3 of them in a 6x9 cage, they're gonna root. They're pigs.
I know you probably don't want to loose in a full field. Probably not a good idea.
No, I agree. I mean, but and if you've got 3 pigs in a 6x9 cage, 3 of them they're gonna root because they're in the end they're gonna be pigs. But if you would have turned 3 of my Duroc Hampshires loose in that 6x9 cage, they would have had holes dug.
All right, Darren. Thank you for joining.
Darren, we appreciate you, buddy. I know you're at the vet, and tell them to treat you.
I gotta tell them real quick
about
what happened this week. So y'all know my saga, the stove plug.
Oh, you tell them.
Situation.
You ain't tell them the truth.
There's no truth. I'm going to tell them what happened.
You ain't gonna tell them.
So James,
y'all know the stove ain't worked in 6 months.
So James fixed the plug.
I fixed the stove.
Shut up! You fixed the plug. The darn stove is working.
Is the stove working?
But he didn't go in there and do anything. All he did is fix the plug.
You think it started working after 6 months, just on its own? We didn't
hijack our live. We were glad to have you on there.
No, Jan said that?
No, his way.
No. Doug, you come on anytime, honey. We're always looking for people to talk to. You didn't hijack Jack.
So my oven is now working. Yay! He thinks he fixed it.
You think? As long as you don't know what I did, that's fine. Ask me to fix something next time.
Ask him what he did. Y'all ask him what he did to fix it.
I'm not going to tell you what I did to fix it.
That's the point. Because he never touched this oven.
You think it just started working after 6 months?
Apparently.
Miraculously.
It
just started working. That's like me saying that supper.
And it was plugged in because it's the only way that the stove will light without you doing it with a lighter.
So when we get off this live tonight, them grilled cheeses and whatever just fix themselves miraculously. You know, nothing to do with it.
Like you fixed the stream last time? Yes, Darren. That's exactly right.
Darren! You're supposed to be on my
Hey,
side,
Steve.
brother. What? I'm there. Steve, help me out. I got somebody from Australia I thought was my brother. Just he's supposed to be helping me out here. I need an Aussie brother here, Steve. Come on now, help me out. Hey, micro farmer, glad you came back, brother.
So, but I have an oven, so he's had all kinds of stuff in the oven this week. Baked goods, baked.
She's trying to fatten me up again. I'm afraid she's trying to treat me like a pig.
I was just
Afraid
glad to
I'm
have
going to
the
go to
oven.
slaughter here in a little bit.
Not tonight, James. I'm with Angela. Patty said.
See, I can't get no love.
I know.
can't
He
get no
literally
love.
fixed the plug. I know he never opened
Well,
the
I
oven.
fixed the circuit, not just the plug.
The whole circuit. Well, nope, because my microwave's still not working.
Well, listen, my Nana didn't have a microwave till 5 years before she died.
No, she had one the whole time I know her.
But she didn't use it. Remember, she didn't like it.
I don't care what she did or didn't like.
Yeah, but she used to heat stuff up. People used to heat stuff up.
Steve said us Aussies stick together.
Oh man, I can't get any loving.
Mackenzie, my oven is fixed.
I know Mackenzie hadn't made it. No, there's no way. She's not on here. They know that. Mackenzie, the oven's working.
James did not fix it.
The oven. Who fixed it then? If I didn't fix it, who you tell me did? Henry? Henry, did you fix the oven?
Y'all, he didn't touch the oven.
Then who got it working?
I don't know.
Nobody got the live stream working last week. Nobody got the oven working this week.
Oh, there is no bun in the oven. That is 100% sure.
Thomas, there is, buddy. You and me and you we got some talking to do, Rusey. That's for sure. We got some talking to do, brother.
All right, Jan. We'll see you over there here in just a little bit.
Jan, we will see you there, and we will see you there, sister. That's for sure.
Well, I made chicken wings last night. There's some good chicken wings. Our chicken wings, and I made two.
Our Cornish cross chickens.
Yeah,
that's right.
And then I made leg quarters, and I did it all. I made my own, wing sauce.
Made her own hot sauce.
It was so good.
Buffalo sauce.
And then the first night, what all I made? I made a whole bunch of stuff.
That bread you made. What was it? A coffee?
Caramel latte bread.
Yeah, caramel latte bread. Oh, that was good stuff.
It was good. It was real good.
It didn't last very long. Darren, it was a caramel latte. That has something to do with coffee. You would have liked it.
He said he's got to drive.
All right, brother, man. Get on home before this temper kicks in.
What else did I make? I made several things in the oven since it's been. Pretty much every day I've turned the oven on. Just excited I have one. I'm going to make lasagna this week. I got to make one of the kids that lives downstairs. It was his birthday, and I promised him I would make him some shepherd's pie.
You're going to make some lasagna.
Huh?
You better make me some lasagna.
I'm making lasagna. Everybody can eat it.
No, it's my lasagna. I will allow other people to eat it. Okay?
I'm doing pretty good, Mackenzie. I went to the doctor today, and he says my leg is as good as he ever could imagine it to be. He said it was really bad, didn't he? Say that when he fixed it.
Oh yeah, when he took it apart, when he cut her knee open, it was loose. It was just falling everywhere. It's very loose. Yeah, he was very pleased with her recovery and how her knee was going. He said her knee was very rough. And she doesn't walk as much like a duck and a goose as she used to.
They don't understand about what you're saying.
Well, waddling.
I do waddle, but I used to waddle real bad. I
Very
still
bad.
do. But I always waddled, but
yes.
I'm walking much straighter now than I was, so it's really great.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you very much.
He's not the one cooking.
No, good job, James, for fixing the oven.
Somehow he fixed it, but he didn't actually touch the oven.
You don't have to understand everything I do. I would just
you don't even understand what you did.
I would appreciate the gratitude for getting it done, and if it breaks again, I'll fix it again.
But I will say, this is a GE oven.
You waddle too, Patty?
Thank you, Mackenzie. It's very curly. It's super
Mackenzie waddles too. Well, Mackenzie, you'll get okay.
She said she waddles.
Mackenzie said and Patty did. So, all right, we all get together, and if I'm outnumbered and we all get together to meet up, and it's Patty, Mackenzie, and Angela, and myself, out of love, ladies. And trust me, I do love all of you. But I will walk behind you, and out of love, while y'all are walking in front of me, y'all can be here, and I'll go, whack, whack.
You've always done that to me. I've always
Wah,
kind of
wah.
waddled, but
Wah.
this not near
Wah,
as
wah.
bad.
But it is out of love. There's no doubt about it. It's not even out of making fun. That's my way of loving you, is making fun.
Look how much
Cutting
hair
up.
I have now. I mean, it's come back all thick again, and it's grown. Look how much it's grown.
Somebody she said, looks like I have a perm, James.
It does. Looks like I have a perm. It's real curly in the back. I guess it's gonna stay that way. Thank you,
Like
Patty.
mine. See, it looks like I have a perm too. See?
No, it doesn't. I do miss my straight hair though. I don't know what to do with it. That's the only thing. Basically, I wash it, put some mousse in it, and I go. And
I mean,
then
think of the big hair 80s.
I didn't even have big hair in the 80s.
Yes, you did.
Not
You had big hair when I met you.
didn't I had short hair when you met me?
You had that shaved stuff in the back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good stuff. Well, I want to, before we get off here, I want to remind everybody again, 9 p.m. tonight.
Oh, hey, here's Steve. We saw it 7 minutes. So.
Oh,
Hey, how's
Yeah.
it going, guys?
how you doing, man? Howdy.
Going great. Yeah, how's things?
Oh, man, they're doing well. They're doing well. It's fall time. Fall and spring are our favorite times of year over here in the U.S., by golly.
Yeah, well, I just put up a little short yesterday with some scenes of springtime on Sweeney's Creek Farm. I love spring. It's when Mother Nature just starts to go berserk.
Hey, Roy, how you doing, buddy?
And
Thanks
hey,
for
Ken.
joining.
Ken.
Oh, hey, Ken, how you doing, sir?
Now
Hey,
I've
Ken
just
joined-
noticed
I don't know that
my
recognize
phone's only on 15%. I didn't realise it was so flat. So if I suddenly disappear, it's my phone dying.
We'll call you a magician, Steve. We're good.
Yeah. Lots of people want me to disappear, but it doesn't seem to happen very often.
Dream makers hope.
Hey,
Really?
I
Dreammakers.
always like to jump
Yeah,
on
I
and just
mean-
say good day and show people something. I'm actually here at a very special place for me. Just thought I might jump in. It's not a usual spot I jump onto YouTube, but I've got a family member I'd like to introduce to you.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's
Bring them
fine.
on.
All right. Let's go back here.
Oh my goodness. Aw.
What we got? Oh, what we got,
So,
Steve?
So I'm at the local cemetery here, and this one here, it's in shadow at the moment. I'll see if I can get a little bit closer. So this is Leslie John Hecker, who passed away in 1958, 10 years before I was born, age 62. So this is my great-grandfather.
Oh.
Really? That's awesome.
And you can see the symbol at the top there is the Australian Imperial Force logo, which is what the Aussie diggers wear on their slouch hat, the Australian soldiers. So he was a loved husband of Isabel, who was my great-grandmother, and he was an Anzac. Now, for those people that are familiar
An
with Australian
Anzac.
military history, Anzac is
Okay.
the Australian New Zealand Army Corps. And
Okay, that's what I
that was,
thought.
yeah. So these were the guys that signed up in World War One, and their first baptism of fire was on the shores of Gallipoli, over in the Dardanelles, near Turkey. And yeah, I've done a bit of research on this guy, and he served at Gallipoli, where he was very seriously wounded. If I haven't, hang on, are they frozen? Yep. No, you there?
Is it us? Is it him? Can you see us? I don't know what's going on. It keeps
yeah.
going in and out. That's
I can
weird.
hear.
It's us too going in and out.
Yeah. The joys of the internet, eh? You there?
Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it, Steve. That little
No, you
hamster
gotta love
over
it,
here
yeah.
that we have running around the circle, running around the wheels, killing us.
Ken, where
Yeah.
is it located? Is it are you located, we're obviously south of Atlanta on the 85 side. How far away are you from us? I was asking. I don't know if it's, are you there, Steve? I don't know. It's like it's
Yeah,
frozen.
I'm here. Yep.
I
Yeah, no, I've got you.
think he's frozen. Nope.
All right.
Okay. Uh-oh. don't know if he went or I don't know what happened.
What you doing with him,
I
man?
didn't do anything. He just left.
Hey, why you want to kick off our guests like
I
that?
don't.
They
I
come
love
on
when
here because
Steve-
they like, yeah, we love Steve. We
I love
love Steve. Steve, we love you we love Steve from Sweeney's Creek.
I know. I love it. I love seeing all the cool stuff. in
Now, we
Australia.
love his wife better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we put up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put up with Steve.
It's exciting to meet people from the same area. We don't know a lot of like
Yeah,
homesteaders
yeah.
near us. We have
I think
Shane.
they said Dream Acres. I think One Dream Farm was the other one. That's that I was getting mixed up with. So
yes.
it's very possible it's a different.
We'll have to look it up
Yeah,
for sure.
it is buffering a lot tonight. Elders, I'll be darned. Nobody's mentioned that, so maybe it just started.
It could be just the wind blew.
No, Mackenzie is so popular
Yeah.
and so pretty. When she came on here, all of her fans followed, and it's causing us to buffer. That's what it is.
Joe Stevens.
Dream Acres, Georgia, folks.
You
Boom.
live right across from us then.
Really? I'll be darned. Okay, I may very well. Then I've probably met him before. I think we've talked before on one of
here's
Ken
Ken.
Addis. I think we talked before on one of Ken Folk Farms live.
Yeah, I don't know who froze up, me, you, or both of us.
I don't know either.
Yeah, so I don't know how much came through before, but yeah, that's my great granddad. He was an Anzac, fought at the battlefield at Gallipoli, and yeah, very, very proud of him. And we're coming up to November 11th, which we call Remembrance Day. I think you guys call it Veterans Day. Is that right?
Yes.
And
What do y'all call it?
yeah, Remembrance Day.
Remembrance Day.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well, we
we
have
have,
we actually have two. We have Memorial Day and Veterans Day.
yeah, we have Anzac Day on April 25th, which is when my great granddad and his boys landed at the shores of Gallipoli. And yeah, so that's a day that we remember our returned vets, from World War I and beyond. And then then we have November 11th, which is our Remembrance Day for the for all of them as well, which is sort of a worldwide date with the armistice from World War I.
Okay.
But yeah, he signed up with his brother, and they ended up in the same battalion. Went over to Gallipoli. We're fighting alongside in a trench, and my great granddad was hit by a couple of nasty Turkish machine gun bullets. One of them basically took out one of his lungs. He was evacuated. His brother was there with him when he went down. I've got a letter that he wrote. His brother was crying and that. But anyway, that's just part of going off to fight for your country, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
he
it
came
is.
back a very
See
very,
you here
very
in
sick
just a
man.
minute.
Yes, the man.
And sorry, was
Oh
that?
wow. Do what? I didn't. You said he
Yeah,
came back a
yeah,
sick
he,
man. Is that what you said? Yeah.
Came back a very sick man. He was sort of patched up in a hospital over in Malta for about 6 months, and eventually came home, went to the little town that he lived in Denali, and was always quite unwell. Married, had a swag of kids, built a house over here in Bendigo. The house is still standing that he built, basically with one lung, and
Wow.
but my mum can always remember, growing up. I mean, I never got a chance to meet him, unfortunately, which I would have loved to have. But mum always remembers him growing up, and he was always coughing, and he was always, he struggled for the rest of his life, and that was just the result of a fairly serious war wound. So, and
Uh-oh.
you get a few people
Mackenzie, if you have not, and you may already haven't, that my kinfolk did. He threw up Sweeney's Creek.
Sorry, what was that?
I don't know if it's him or us because we keep blinking off too. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your vision's frozen up again. Oh, there we are.
We'll see you soon, Dees. We will see you over there, guys.
But you know, the thing that
I
gets
think
me
we're break- I
nowadays,
think
you know,
you're breaking up real bad, Steve.
all right, yeah, all right, hang on.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we appreciate and we love everybody that has joined. Mackenzie, we are so happy that you were able to make it tonight. We are so happy you're able to make it tonight. And Steve, if you are able to hear us, I see you trying to come back on. We are Shane and Simply Jan is going live with Kinfolk Farm tonight. They started a few minutes ago. So we are going to end this live and we want to do a love raid. So everybody that is still on here, I need you to go to Simply Jan's Homestead. Paste her. Good. If go to Simply Jan's Homestead.
No, I can type her name out, but I can't. You might can do it on your phone better than I can.
All right, give me a minute. We want you guys to go to Simply Jan's Homestead and hit her live up. And I know Ken knows how to get there, but Ken, we definitely want to meet up. You know, I'm glad you hooked back up with us.
What in the world just happened? Oh no. Something weird's going on.
It's okay.
I must have clicked something.
Yeah, that's all right. We want you guys to go over there and
see what's going on over there.
thank you, honey.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Steve. We'll catch you the next time. I don't know if it was us or you, but we were breaking up real bad. But we kept blinking on and off, so it could have been us. You know, our internet, the rat around back. He wasn't pedaling hard enough.
I want to throw the link up real quick for those of you who can't find it. If I can seem to get this to work right. Here we go.
Getting it?
Yeah.
He's going to put it in there, and then we're going to call it a night.
Yes, we are, but we do appreciate more
Every
than
one
you
of you
guys know,
coming
everybody
out.
that has joined. Y'all go over there. Let's do a love raid. Let's show them our love.
There it is.
They're both fabulous channels. We love them to death. Both of them have helped us in the past. And we will see every one of you guys on our next Monday night live at 8 p.m. next Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
And on our videos prior to that. Thank you guys, and we love y'all.